Was your anytime?
When my 5-year-old dusted me in a race to the end of the block.
When my pints start turning into pounds.
When divorce closed one chapter of my life, but opened another.
Whenever you're ready, our door is always open at Anytime Fitness, and you'll always find the right tools and encouragement to keep you on track. Anytime Fitness, get to a healthier place.
Anytime Fitness on South 1st Street in Jesup.
It's tax time, and your tax refund goes twice as far at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Jesup. I'm Chad Neesmith, and our Double Down event is backed by popular demand. Choose any used vehicle on our lot today, and we'll double your down payment up to $1,500. That's right, turn a $1,500 down payment into a $3,000 down payment instantly. We've got an incredible used car selection on our lot right now. Just in, low mileage pre-owned vehicles under $20,000 are up to $15,000 off the original MSRP. At Neesmith Chevrolet in Jesup, we go the distance to give you every reason to buy your next used vehicle from us. You won't find a better selection, bigger value, or lower price on a used car guaranteed. We give you top dollar for your trade at Neesmith and Jesup. Credit challenges are never a challenge. We get you financed quickly. Come and see us today and double your down payment up to $1,500 on Highway 341 in Jesup and online at NeesmithJesup.com. Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Find new roads.
It's refund season, America, and now when you come into Block, you get a chance to win $1,000. 1,000 people win $1,000 every day at Block. Walk in to win.
No purchase necessary. For rules and alternate method of entry, visit hrblock.com/grant. Open to legal U.S. residents age 18+. Enter January 4th through February 15th. 32,000 total winners. Void where prohibited. Not everyone gets a refund.
Make an appointment with our Jesup office at 912-427-7769 and celebrate refund season with H&R Block.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties for over 13 years. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
When it comes to growing a family business, we understand the business of growing. At First Southern Bank, we've been meeting the needs of South Georgia farmers for over 100 years with competitive ag loan rates, including equipment loans, farmland loans, and lines of credit. First Southern Bank has all the banking tools you need to help keep your growing business growing. First Southern Bank, investing in you since 1907. For loan rates and more, visit firstsoutherngA.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For the best breakfast, lunch, or dinner in town, come to Western Sizzlin' in Jesup. They have the best hand-cut steaks that are flame-kissed to make them tender and juicy, and then they cover them with their legendary Gold Dust seasoning. The flavor is unbeatable. Also, they have their huge lunch and dinner buffet, and don't forget about their breakfast buffet Thursday through Sunday mornings. So the place to come eat today is Western Sizzlin', located at the corner of 1st Street and Sunset Boulevard in Jesup. Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, local elected officials are appealing to state and federal officials in an attempt to set up a public hearing with the Corps of Engineers to attempt to halt a proposal by Republic Services to build a 250-acre rail yard alongside the landfill off of US 301 for the purpose of bringing in as many as 100 train carloads a day of coal ash waste, as the plan will allow them to bring in up to 10,000 tons a day of the coal ash material. County Commissioners held a work session on Tuesday, a packed house on hand, asking commissioners to do what they can to stop the project. Here was County Commission Chairman Kevin Copeland updating everyone on where the issue stands at this time.
The paper broke the story a couple of weeks ago. I want to thank Mr. Waters for that, about the people that handles our landfill, Republic, and their intent to apply for permits to bring in coal ash. Now, what we understand at this time is the landfill is already permitted to bring in coal ash. The commissioners had a meeting last week, a couple of us did, with Republic, and all they're waiting on to start construction is from the Corps of Engineers. Am I correct on that? Right. Attorney, stay by me if I say something wrong. They're waiting on a permit for a rail spur. They put that in, and they're waiting on a permit for wetlands acquisition. At that time, when they receive those permits, if and when they receive those permits from the Corps, they will begin construction of a rail spur. And that spur will handle the capacity, if I'm not mistaken, up to 100 rail cars. That will put Republic with the capacity to handle 10,000 tons of municipal waste a day. That could be 10,000 tons of coal ash, or that could be 10,000 tons of household garbage. Guys, each and every one of the commissioners up here, and I thank them for their time tonight. We've all tried to do what studying we can. And guys, you can find anything online from it's okay if it's handled properly to it's poisonous if you touch it. So we ask you to be patient with us as we make a decision on how to handle this. So far, I'll bring you up to speed on what we have done. We've reached out to every state rep, Bill Workenheiser, Mark Williams, our D&I guy, Buddy Carter's group, one of his representatives here tonight, Judd, you there? Judd's in the back representing Buddy Carter's campaign group, or not campaign anymore, his office. Reached out to Johnny Isaacson office. Pretty much every state rep, I think I said Bill Workenheiser, available. And all those guys have agreed to help us at least try to get a public meeting from the Corps and maybe try to delay this permit being issued.
Again, no word yet on whether a public hearing will be held with the Corps of Engineers, but a senior spokesman with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Billy Birdwell, says that the chance of a public hearing are pretty slim. He says that if anyone wants to send any comments to them about this project, the deadline to do so is February the 3rd. Birdwell says that that is the deadline for any comments on Central Virginia's properties application to impact 30.7 acres of wetlands to construct the rail yard. They state the application is actually a request to remove restrictions on 30.7 acres of wetlands Central Virginia property had agreed to protect as a provision in a permit the Corps issued back in 2006. Under that permit, Central Virginia was allowed to impact 5.66 acres of wetlands to build a rail spur to serve waste giant Republic Services Broadhurst landfill. Company agreed to preserve 30.7 acres of wetlands and to buy 19 wetland mitigation credits from an approved mitigation bank. The rail spur was never built. However, now the company is asking the Corps to extend the time frame for completing the work called for in the 2006 application and to eliminate the preservation and restrictive components so the company can impact the 30.7 acres. In exchange, the company would buy an additional 19 credits from the Corps-approved Broxton Rocks Mitigation Bank in Coffee County. Birdwell says the Corps accepts comments from state and federal agencies and from the public on permit applications. He cautions, however, that the Corps has no jurisdiction over the landfill itself, just the wetlands, and that's the hope for Wayne County residents. Birdwell says, quote, what the applicant intends to do with the rail yard is not in the Corps' jurisdiction. It does not matter what they're bringing into the rail yard. The Corps is only involved with the construction of the rail yard and how it affects the wetlands and waters of the United States. Wayne County government officials are encouraging Wayne County residents to get involved and send letters and comments to the Corps of Engineers. Comments can be mailed to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Regulatory Division. The address is 100 West Oglethorpe Avenue, Savannah, Georgia 31401. The project may be referenced on the envelope. As far as a public hearing, again, Birdwell says that the chances are very slim. He says they rarely do public hearings on a regulatory request. He says the Corps holds public hearings only when it cannot get all the necessary information by other means. All federal agencies are invited to comment. The record shows the United States Fish and Wildlife Services commented that a couple of protected species, the wood stork and the hairy rattleweed, both occur in Wayne County, but they've already determined that the project would not have an impact on them. Again, we'll continue to follow the story as it develops. Again, we'll try to post that address on our website here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5 if you want to send a comment to the Corps of Engineers. But again, the deadline is February the 3rd. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Attention pet lovers, the Trade Mart out on 301, directly across from the drive-in, carries an entire line of animal and pet feed, dog food, horse feed, chicken feed, rabbit feed, hog feed, cattle feed, goat feed, and the list goes on. We also have an animal health items as well. Dog wormer, flea pills, horse wormer, ivermectin, red cell, muscle up, and rooster booster pellets. You hunters feeding your deer for late season hunting, we have a 50-pound bag of corn to $7. That's right, 50 pounds, $7. So if you have a farm or just an adorable pet lover, come see us. The Trade Mart, the best kept secret in town.
Get your career in gear. Greenbush Logistics Incorporated is looking for professional flatbed drivers to join its team in Jesup, Georgia. Greenbush Logistics offers drivers local hauls, the potential to make up to 80 cents per mile and an average of 3,000 miles per pay period. Apply in person at 1 Great Southern Way, Jesup, or visit glijobs.com to apply. Greenbush Logistics is a drug-free workplace and an equal opportunity employer. Since 1941, First Franklin Financial has been helping our friends and neighbors with their financial needs. Thousands of you have put your trust in our company, and we thank you for your loyalty. The next time you have unexpected expenses or want to consolidate some bills, remember, your friends at First Franklin Financial are here when you need us. We're conveniently located in the shopping center between Walmart and Goodwill, or you can call us at 427-4237. Apply online at www.1ffc.com. Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located in the shopping center between Walmart and Goodwill, or you can call us at 427-4237. Or you can apply online at www.1ffc.com. First Franklin Financial Corporation, NMLSR number 141654, Georgia Residential Mortgage License number 5656.
Other news, the Altamar River Keepers and other conservation groups filed an appeal Wednesday on the issuance of a state permit that allows Rainier Advanced Materials to continue discharging treated processed water into the Altamar River at the Jesup Mill. Hutton Brown, senior lawyer for Greenlaw, said the permit the Georgia Environmental Protection Division issued at the end of December should have had more stringent limits on color and odor, and without those standards, the permit does not comply with the Clean Water Act. Stack and Associates and Southern Environmental Law Center joined Greenlaw in filing the petition. Brown says it's disappointed that the EPD did not take a stronger stance in enacting acceptable protections for this treasured Georgia waterway. He says, we ask that the EPD include significantly tighter limits on color in order to comply with the applicable law and restore the quality of the Altamar River. The mill discharged 50 million to 60 million gallons of effluent into the river each day, and the company has said the dark color resulted from lignin, the organic compound that binds the cellulose cells in trees. In order to make a high-quality clear plastic from cellulose, Rainier Advanced Materials must remove the dark lignin, the company says. The resulting material is issued in TV and computer screens. As an exhibit, the appeal includes a photo of a dark plume of water that stains the Altamar River downstream. The photo was taken on a day when the mill discharged 208 tons of color. The permit allows the company to discharge 220 tons daily, regardless of river conditions, according to the petition. That color interferes with the rights of Georgia citizens to participate in recreation on the river, as does the bad odor of the discharged water, according to the petition. The permit sets no limits for odor. Visible odorous pollution has been streaming into the river for decades, according to the petition. They hope to address those ongoing issues once and for all. Rainier has stated that in early January it had spent $70 million over the past 8 years to address color in its wastewater. The company also said it will concentrate on keeping the dark lignin out of the wastewater. The petition is asking for a hearing before a state administrative law judge. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Attention mattress buyers. The Trade Mart out on 301 carries every size mattress that one could want. In stock, every day, twin, full, queen, king, even bunkies for your bunk beds. Twin, starting at $179 for the set, all the way to a king set starting at $349. That's right now for the sets. So if you're needing a mattress for a great price, come see us at the Trade Mart or call us at 427-6966. That's 427-6966. If you snooze, you lose, but don't lose on a snooze that you paid too much for.
Ready for some football? Register to win the ultimate Super Bowl party at Majestic Meat Market in Ludowici. Your complete meat market: beef, pork, chicken, lamb, goat, rabbit, alligator, and deli meats. Choose different meat packages that will save you money. Majestic specializes in deer processing and custom cuts. The best meats are at Majestic Meat Market, owned and operated by the McCray family. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 6. Majestic Meat Market, next to Long County Middle School, downtown Ludowici. Proud supporters of our U.S. military.
I'm Tara Crosby Morrison. We're excited about our January sale down. Innovation that excites, deals that excite.
That's right. The complete lineup of 2016 Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs on sale now at Crosby Nissan. Nissan's got what you want, and Crosby Nissan's got just the right deal for you. From the luxury of Nissan's Maxima to the stylish new Murano, the tough Frontier truck, and anything in between. All on sale this month.
We've also got many 2015 models left, specially priced to save you big money.
Great prices, low interest rates and payments, and Crosby guaranteed guarantees the highest trade-in allowance of any other dealer.
In our third generation, our family has always offered honesty, customer satisfaction, and money-saving deals.
Saving you money has been a Crosby family tradition for 59 years. Check out their state-of-the-art service department.
Come find out why we're Georgia's oldest Nissan dealer. Crosby Nissan, Highway 1 South, right here in Waycross.
It's a Crosby family tradition.
Final notes in the news. Do you snore or know someone who does and ever wondered if it is a sign of something more serious? Perhaps it's just snoring, or perhaps it indicates a breathing issue. And if you wear a CPAP machine to help you sleep at night, you may have wondered if there are other alternatives. Again, Wayne Memorial Hospital is going to start a series of seminars, and the first one kicks off tonight at 6:30 at Coastal Pines Technical College. Lecture will be held in the Paul Scott Polytech building, led by Dr. Thomas Chassé, a surgeon. Lecture also a lot of time for questions and answer sessions. Public's welcome. There is no charge to attend. Again, it takes place tonight, 6:30 at the Technical College at the Paul Scott Polytech building. Deadline to register to vote or updating your address for the March 1st presidential preference primary and the special District 4 school board races Monday, February the 1st. Applications are available at the post office, the tag office, the library, City Halls of Jesup, Odom, and Scriven, or you can drop by the registrar's office in Wayne County Courthouse. If you have a driver's license, you can register online at www.sos.georgia.us. If you have any questions, call the office at 427-5950. And don't forget Fairhaven Starry Night. Crystal Hopkins, Adeline Kennerly, local members of the UGA Georgettes, and others will be on hand for the special event. It's going to take place Friday, February 5th at 7:30 p.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College at the Paul Scott Polytech building. Tickets are $25 each, or a family value pack of 5 tickets for $100. If you need more information, stop by the Chamber of Commerce, Prime South Bank, or call 588-1998 for tickets. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
Dreaming about those muscle car days? Well, here's your wake-up call, y'all. Sweet dreams are a reality in a Dodge Challenger, the strongest muscle